Hi students, congratulations on getting into college. Today we're going to be talking more in detail about your financial aid offer. Specifically, what steps to take after applying for financial aid, some frequently asked questions, what are financial aid appeals, and a reminder about scholarships. So the first question is, I submitted my FAFSA or California Dream Act financial aid application. Now what? Take these steps after applying for financial aid. First, you want to create your Web Grants for Students account at csac.ca.gov in order to view your Cal Grant offers. You also should log into FAFSA or your California Dream Act application to A, download your student aid report, to B, submit any corrections from that report if needed, and C, to add a college campus. A lot of students forget to put CCSF. Don't forget to put your community college if you are intending to go there. Another question is, I haven't yet submitted my FAFSA or California Dream Act. Is it too late? The answer is no, it's not too late. April 2nd was the priority deadline, especially for students intending to enroll at a UC, a CSU, or a private college. But you can still submit your FAFSA or California Dream Act application by September 2nd. And financial aid is first come, first serve, so just apply as soon as possible. You may still receive limited state or federal aid, even if you apply after April 2nd. Next question. I got into college. Now what? Well, there's probably a lot of things you need to do after you get into a college. About 2 to 3 weeks after you get accepted, you should receive a financial aid offer from that college. If you don't get an offer, be sure to contact the financial aid office. You also should check your college portals daily for documents and deadlines that may hold up your financial aid process. And also, make sure you've listed the college on your FAFSA or California Dream Act application. Otherwise, the college will not receive your financial information and can't give you a financial aid offer. Next question. How do I figure out which college I got into is the most affordable? Well, you're going to have to compare your financial aid offers. A helpful tool that we found is through the UAspire website. UAspire is a nonprofit organization that works with San Francisco Unified, and they have a great calculator. It's called the College Cost Calculator, where you'll add in each campus and each financial aid offer from each college that you got into, comparing each campus side by side to help you calculate and compare your final costs. This calculator is also available in Spanish, Chinese, and Vietnamese to help students talk to their families about all the costs associated with each college. This comparison calculator will really help you see what ends up being the most affordable option for you and your family. So what's the difference between all these loans? It's a little hard to understand, but we'll talk about really the difference is the way the interest is charged. So there's subsidized loans, unsubsidized, and Parent Plus loans. Subsidized loans are the ones we really like because the interest is paid by the government while you are in school, at least part-time, while the first 6 months after you leave school, so it's a grace period after you graduate from a college, the first 6 months you don't have to pay interest. And the interest is also paid for by the government during a period of deferment. So if you have a loan payment but you want to postpone it, the government will pay will pay the interest for your deferment period. An unsubsidized loan means all the interest accrued by the loan is paid for by the student during all of these times. Through a Parent Plus loan, the interest is paid by the guardian during all these periods of times. So we're aiming for the subsidized loan, but if you don't get a subsidized loan, it's important to talk to your family about whether or not you want to take advantage of an unsubsidized loan or a Parent Plus loan. Some advice for folks considering to take out loans: be sure to read the fine print and only take out what you need. If possible, pay it off early. Loans can be paid off even while you are a student, and you can alter the amount of loan that you take out. You don't have to take all of it out, whatever they're offering. Next question. What's work study? Work study is simply a job on or off campus while you're in school. It's important to note that being awarded work study doesn't guarantee that you're getting a job. You still have to apply and interview for jobs. Work study funds are earned. They're not granted. They're not a grant and they're not a loan. You must work to earn that money. So like any job, work study positions, they can be kind of competitive because you're competing against all other students who also qualify for work study at that campus. The good news is that the money you earn from work study does not affect your future financial aid offers. So I applied, but why didn't I get any financial aid? Well, here's some possible reasons. There could be a hold in your student portal. Holds indicate that a college needs you to resolve something, like turning in some paperwork. Once the hold is resolved, then your financial aid information can be released. So do this as soon as possible. Or maybe it's been 3 weeks since you were admitted to a college, but you haven't received a financial aid offer yet. Maybe the college you are planning on attending to, you forgot to list on your FAFSA or California Dream Act. Or maybe there were errors on your financial aid application. Maybe your tax information was inputted incorrectly. Who knows? Or maybe there were unmatched names. We'll talk more about that later. Or there are forms that you haven't submitted yet, in which case you should go back to your college portal. If there were errors on your financial aid application, you can call FAFSA or California Dream Act to figure that out. Another possible reason, you've hit the income limit to receive aid. So, how do you know if you've hit the income limit? For the federal and Pell Grant, the income level is not specified, but the grant is given based off of your EFC and the cost of college. For Cal Grant does have income limits, and there is a link to that in the slide deck right there. It is available online. Family assets, also to note, are also put into consideration. And so if you have a lot of assets, this can exceed the limitations. And so that could also hit you at the income limit too. Another possible reason you didn't get aid is you have an unmatched name. So maybe your name on your financial aid application didn't match your legal name on your Social Security card, or it didn't match the name you listed on your college application. All three of those times that you put down your name have to all match with each other. Otherwise, they can't give you a financial aid offer because they haven't matched you yet. So to get help with all of those things, contact your college's financial aid office. You can do so through their virtual help counters, through email, or through phone, or you can set up an appointment with your school counselor. Also, like I mentioned, you can call FAFSA or you can call CSAC to figure things out. Another question, my family's financial situation changed. How can I receive more financial aid? If your family's financial situation has changed since what you reported on your financial aid application, or if the application didn't capture a financial difficulty that you're facing, you can contact your college's financial aid office with documentation of this change. They may be able to work with you on adjusting your offer. For a helpful tool which gives you appeal letters, they're called financial aid appeals, go to Swift Student. Just Google Swift Student and there's letter templates that you can use to submit to your financial aid office. Other reasons to contact your financial aid office. We talked about your situation changing with a reduction in family income, and so you want to submit that change so that your offer can be amended to potentially more financial aid. Or if your college portal says you have a financial aid hold or forms that you have to do that may be kind of confusing and you need help with. Or your plans have changed. So you're no longer going to, for example, do on-campus housing, even though you put on your application that you're doing on-campus housing. You've decided against it. So you should contact your financial aid office to let them know and document that change. Or if you've received a private scholarship, that is financial aid, and you need to report your private scholarships to the financial aid office. By May 1st, you should choose the one college you will attend. You should log into the college portal and accept the financial aid offers that you want to receive. You should also log into web grants and verify your final college choice as well as your graduation date. Be sure to be opening up discussions with your family. Show them your financial aid offers and final calculations. And don't forget your counselor and advisors are here to help you. Also, continue to apply for scholarships. Check your school's announcements for scholarship postings, like your counselor's Google Classrooms, Instagram, TikTok, emails, bulletins, all of those different ways that your school gets information out to students and families. You can also visit SFUSD's website for local scholarships. You can click on that link there or use the QR code in the top right corner. Thank you so much for listening and have a wonderful day.